Hello, how are you doing? How are you bearing up? As this situation, which is very special for all of us, continues on, my observation is most of us seem to fall into one of two groups of people. Either you're part of a group of people who are extraordinarily busy at the moment and have a lot of pressure on them because you're exactly the kind of people who keep things functioning, who make sure the necessary things get done so that we can remain operative. Or you're part of the other half of people, and then you're currently sitting at home with your hands in your lap, getting frustrated because you cannot go to work, you cannot do the usual things that you would have done, and your walls are closing in on you, and you can't imagine how this can go on for much longer. Don't despair. For both groups, I have some short but hopefully useful recommendations of what you can do. Those of you who find themselves under a lot of pressure, I have a very short but powerful word for you that might help you refocus in times when it gets hard. And the word is calm. Obvious, you may say. It's what you need most and probably get least of at the moment. But it's not just calm in itself. It's a shorthand, if you like, an acronym, to remind you of the things that you can do to achieve some calmness. First, C. The C stands for concentrate. And what I mean by that is regularly find moments where you concentrate on yourself. Listen within yourself. See how are you feeling, how are you bearing up, and don't forget to take in what your own body and your own mind tells you. Next, the A. This is for allowing help. Allow people to help you, allow yourself to ask for help. When people know what you need, then they can react and support you. But first, you have to raise your hand and say, please, I need help. The L. L stands for look up. I'm sure you're very, very busy with lots of the tasks and the details that you need to focus on and to be sure that nothing falls off the radar and is kept under good control. But every once in a while, raise your head and look around you. Look above the water level, as we say, and see what you can see around you. See who is there, see what else is going on. And that might give you a fresher perspective and help you carry on with the things that need to be done. And last, but definitely not least, the M stands for manage breaks. As professionally as you're currently carrying out all the things that need to be done, you should equally professionally look after yourself and after the moments of recovery that you need in order to recharge your batteries, in order to have short pauses, in order to remain functioning. So please manage your breaks as professionally as you do the rest of your work. And with that, I hope that you can achieve every now and then a short moment of calm. If you're a person leading people who are currently working under an extraordinary amount of pressure, just follow the same acronym as well. Concentrate. Go to your people, ask them how they are. Ask them to concentrate for a brief moment how they really feel, how they're bearing up. Allow them to ask for help and be proactive. Go and ask them if they need help and where they need it and how you can support them. Encourage them to raise their head and look up and look around them. Draw their minds every now and then to a broader perspective, to the bigger picture. See how it all makes sense. And finally, help them in managing their recovery, managing their breaks, just as much as they are managing all the work that needs to be done. As I said in the beginning, this is one group, and then there is the other. And I'm sure you've been watching so far and thinking, I wish I had so much to do. I'm sitting at home, there's nothing I can do, and it's driving me up the walls. Well, also for you, I have a simple acronym that will help you getting through these days. Guess what it is? Your word is act. How can you do this? Well, start with attacking your lists. Everything you've wanted to do for a while, everything that needs clearing, sorting, organizing, go through everything that you haven't had time for so far and arrange it in the way that it will help you when you're coming back to work. Once you've done that and brought everything in good shape and nice order, there's the C. The C stands for concepts. Now is the time to do conceptual work for your work, but also maybe at home. Why is it good now? Well, you can focus on a topic for a whole day, for half a day, anyway, for a much longer period of time than you usually can when you're in the office, when you're working. You can even leave a topic to rest for a day or two, let it mature in your head, let it ripen, let your thoughts run along, and then sit down again and see how you can shape it and how you can refine your thoughts and your concepts. You will see, as your mind gets a bit more leisure, there is an awful lot of creativity that is also creeping in through the back door, and you will suddenly find solutions to things that you have been struggling with for a while maybe. Finally, this is a very good time for training. Anything you've always wanted to learn, anything where every day in the office you thought, God, I really don't know how to do this. I wish I could do this better. I wish I was more efficient in doing this. Or simply something new that you want to do to broaden your spectrum, to enlarge your portfolio. Now is the time to tackle it. There is heaps of sources on everything on the internet. Or even better, find a person who knows more about the subject than you do, link up with them, and create your own learning group. Maybe you can even be the teacher for one or the other topic as well. Put the offer out there and see what happens. You'll be surprised. Now, if you're a leader of people who are currently forced to sit at home and can't get on with their normal work, again, do the same thing. Show them where some clearing, some weeding, some sorting could be done. It's a perfect time to get ahead of databases and archives and all of those things. Direct them to the points that will be useful for your organization once things get going again. Conceptual work. Invite them to contribute to concepts you're thinking about. Maybe strategy work. Anyway, things where in the future it'll help you if you can spend some time on coming up with good concepts now. Involve them and value their contribution. Say thank you for everybody who is active and for every idea that comes. And finally, training, of course. Have a think, where exactly would you like your people to be in a couple of months or maybe in a year's time? What are the things that they could develop on now? What kind of trainings could be done? Maybe you could help them form a sort of training club within their colleagues, their group of colleagues. Maybe create an electronic bulletin board where people can put seek and offer. So what kind of learning are they seeking? What kind of topics are they interested in to know more about? And other people can put up offers. What can they offer? Where do they have expertise in certain areas and are happy to share with others and help them along the way? For people in both groups, and for all of you leading those people, I hope this has been useful, and I hope it will help to get you through these next days, weeks, who knows how long it takes. If you want to get in touch with us and talk to us, share your ideas or get more ideas, please feel free to do so. We look forward to speaking to you. All that remains for me to say is all the best. Stay healthy, stay safe. Goodbye.